But I am very romantic, and I think that if you find the perfect woman, right, the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with, it doesn't matter where she is, you'll make it work. I think every American really should almost have a duty to travel outside the United States at least once to just gain a different perspective. Because there's so many countries to go to, and so, with the Olympics going on right now, you see all this diversity, right? And it's just all coming together in Paris. And it's so neat to see. And there's just so many things to discover out there, yet so many Americans don't have passports. They're never even going to get outside of this country that they were born in. And this is a wonderful country, don't get me wrong. But why not explore other countries? Why not explore other cultures? And our program is a great way to do that because everything is taken care of for you. You feel safe. It's a wonderful way to do it. But even if you don't do it without us, just do it anyway. Just go. I can't tell you how much it will enrich you and give you a different point of view. And that's important sometimes. And sometimes it really helps change the way you view life and can change your life. So. Yeah, it's sad. That's just so sad to live your whole life and never experience a foreign country, never experience that going in a restaurant and having to point at the menu because you don't speak the language and there's a little picture there and you're not sure what you're going to get, but you do it anyway. I've done that a lot, and sometimes I'm really happy, and sometimes like, what the heck did I just order? I mean, you've done it, I'm sure. Oh, right?
Yes, especially China. That was
that's what I'm talking about, China. I mean, it was so funny. It's like, okay, and I ended up getting something totally different. We're going in. I was with Tanya. We went into the grocery store. I was going to cook her dinner, and I was going to cook this really cool thing, and I get this thing that I thought was a squash. Turned out to be a fruit. I'm roasting a fruit. I thought I've never seen this fruit before, but I could have sworn it was like this big yellow squash. And Tanya's like, why are you roasting this fruit? And I'm like, fruit? But this is the fun part. Again, look at my sign. Love is meant to be an adventure. These are all part of the adventures. And if you're going to get mad if you go to a restaurant and you can't read the menu, no one's going to be able to tell you. Tanya, when we're in a place that neither she speaks the language or I don't, what she does is she walks around the restaurant and looks at people's plates. And when she sees something she likes, she tells the waiter, I want that. And the waiter like, oh, okay, we can do that. Which I think is hilarious, but that's what she does. I just close my eyes, point to something, say, give me that, and we'll see. I was in, where was I? I was in someplace recently, Canada, I think.
You went to a lot of places, I don't know.
Yeah, I was in Canada at this really Asian restaurant in the middle of nowhere, and they had borscht on the menu. I'm like, Tanya, we gotta try the borscht at this Asian restaurant. No, yeah, it was a Chinese restaurant, but in Canada, and they have borscht.
So how was it?
It was awful.
Well, really, yeah, I mean, you don't go to a Chinese restaurant to order borscht.
I know, but it was fun. You had to try. Okay. Yeah. So these are things you have to consider. I am still, okay, I'm a romantic. You know, I'm half Italian, I'm very romantic.
Yeah, and your work schedule is flexible.
Okay, my work schedule may be flexible, but I am very romantic, and I think that if you find the perfect woman, right, the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with, it doesn't matter where she is, you'll make it work. So I am not a big believer in picking the place you want to go on a tour just because it's easy. Or just because, I've had guys that didn't want to go to certain countries because they thought it was dirty or was this or was that. I guess.
And they've never been to those countries and they base their opinion on something they read on the internet.
Right.
Somebody said something, something about it.
Right. So yeah, and look, any country can have its great spots and not so great spots, you know? Our city here in Phoenix has great spots and not so great spots. I mean, it happens in any country, any city, anywhere. It's about you keeping an open mind, because the more you narrow the population of people you may be interested in, the harder it's going to be for you to find that person, right? So the broader we can stay, the better.
Hi, my name is Cheryl. My ID number is 218958. Meet me here in Cebu and see you soon.
Are you ready to get started? Sign up and connect with these real women. mymailorderbride.com